This is the Dallas Morning News. It's Friday, December 5th. A mix of sun and clouds today with a high of 55. The clouds will stick around this evening with an overnight low of 42. It will warm up a little bit over the weekend. Saturday will be mostly sunny with a high of 61. A few more clouds moving in on Sunday with a high of 57. Here are today's headlines. Jeremy Painkin, former president of the Allen Firefighters Association, was sentenced Wednesday to 13 months in federal prison for wire fraud. An investigation found that Painkin, a Frisco resident, used the Allen Firefighters Association's funds for personal purchases, including expensive clothing, travel, tickets to various venues, fuel, food, and purchases from online retailers. He served as president of the organization from 2017 until October 2023. He resigned from his position when the investigation was launched into the organization's finances. Painkin has been ordered to pay over $108,000 in restitution. The Allen Professional Firefighters Association is a local union of firefighters in Allen under the Internal Association of Firefighters. The organization collects dues from members, and then members vote to spend the money on donations to local charities, professional development classes, and social events for members, according to Jeff Peters, who was elected secretary and treasurer of the Allen Firefighters Association in October of 2022. Peters told the Dallas Morning News on Thursday that once he got access to the organization's bank account a few months after being elected treasurer, he quickly realized that something was amiss. In other news, Texas can use its newly drawn congressional map in next year's elections, the Supreme Court ruled Thursday, reversing a lower court ruling and dealing a victory to President Donald Trump's hopes of keeping control of Congress in the midterm elections. In an unsigned opinion, the court disagreed with a three-judge panel that the map Republican lawmakers approved over the summer was racially discriminatory. The ruling by the Supreme Court, where conservatives hold a 6-3 advantage, means Texas Republicans have a better chance at flipping 5 congressional seats. The opinion stated that the El Paso ruling that briefly put the 2025 congressional map on hold was incorrect because it relied on circumstantial evidence that race was a factor in redrawing district lines. Justice Samuel Alito, in a concurring opinion, joined by Justices Clarence Thomas and Neil Gorsuch, said it was indisputable that the new congressional map was drawn for partisan purposes. Citing a retaliatory redistricting effort in California, Alito said the impetus for the adoption of the Texas map, like the map subsequently adopted in California, was partisan advantage pure and simple. Justice Elena Kagan wrote a dissenting opinion, arguing to uphold the lower court ruling that would have barred Texas from using the new map. She was joined by Justices Sonia Sotomayor and Justice Ketanji Brown Jackson. Next up, if you live in North Texas and you use the toll roads, then you should be aware of some closures and detours scheduled for multiple toll roads across the region this weekend due to planned construction activity and maintenance work. The ramp connecting southbound Dallas North Tollway to southbound Interstate 35E in Dallas near Oaklawn will be closed for routine maintenance, according to a traffic advisory from North Texas Tollway Authority. Nightly closures starting at 10 p.m. began Monday and will continue through Saturday. Additional closures are planned in the Celina and Prosper areas starting this evening for construction work that's part of the Dallas North Tollway Phase 4A project. All lanes of east and westbound Frontier Parkway between north and southbound Dallas Parkway will be closed overnight Thursday through Saturday from 8 p.m. to 6 a.m. The closures are needed for deck work. An overnight closure is planned for east and westbound Addison Airport Toll Tunnel for routine maintenance. The advisory said the AATT will be closed to traffic starting tonight from 9 p.m. to 5 a.m. And the Dallas Cowboys' playoff hopes took a big hit last night after a 44-30 loss on the road at Detroit. According to The Athletic, the Cowboys now have less than a 10% chance of making the playoffs. The Cowboys are not done, With games against the Vikings, Chargers, Commanders, and Giants, the Cowboys should be favored in the final 4 games of the season. There is a world where they win out, get some help, and then sneak into the playoffs. But it's starting to feel like their late-season turnaround is going to be too little too late. Thanks for listening. For more on today's stories and the latest breaking news, visit dallasnews.com. Enjoy your weekend, and I'll be back on Monday with more from the Dallas Morning News.